Hi there, Tegan Lawson at the CarAdvice News Desk. Let's take a look at what's been making headlines this week. Great Wall takes on the Aussie ute market, a sneak peek at the new Golf, and will we soon be flying around like the Jetsons? First up though, the sales race is on. Australia is on track to break its new vehicle sales record in 2016, up 2.8% year to date at the end of July. So who are the big hitters so far? When it comes to the number of cars sold, Ford is up by more than 6,700 units compared to this time last year. Kia, Mazda, Hyundai and BMW round out the top 5 brands with the biggest growth in volume of sales. The biggest by percentage is LDV, up 194.2%. Jaguar, McLaren, Land Rover and Lamborghini complete the top 5 based on percentage. Honda is forecasting a sales boom of its own. With the recently arrived new Civic sedan, the Civic hatch due early next year, as well as the next generation CR-V, which is set to launch in the second half of next year, the Japanese car maker is tipping double-digit growth in 2017. Honda says next year is an important year for the company and it plans to up the sales numbers from 40,000 to 50,000. Meanwhile, the next generation Civic Type R will come to Australia. It's set to arrive before the end of next year and will compete with the likes of the Ford Focus RS. In other Honda news, the Takata airbag recall rolls on, and Honda Australia says it will need another 12 months to work through fixing all of the 400,000 odd cars fitted with the potentially faulty airbag inflators. Currently up to 5,000 a week are being replaced, and the mammoth task of working through that many cars is just over halfway there. Mitsubishi is also facing a bit of drama overseas, with more than 82,000 vehicles recalled in the US over concerns of a laggy transmission. The recall affects 2015 and 16 model year Outlander Sport, what we know as the ASX, and 2016 Lancer and Outlander vehicles. It's not yet known if local vehicles are affected, but Mitsubishi Australia are looking into it. Images of the 2017 Volkswagen Golf update and the 2018 Volkswagen CC have surfaced online. The leak images reveal exterior changes to the Golf are relatively light on, while the all-new Volkswagen CC is inspired by last year's Sport Coupe Concept GTE. The sporty companion to the Passat sedan has quite a muscular shape and dual LED daytime running lights. Could we see it make an appearance in Paris next month? To Victoria now, and the state government has given Uber the green light. Despite being widely used, the ride-sharing service had not been officially approved until now. New legislation has been introduced to regulate the commercial passenger vehicle industry. The reforms include the deregulation of taxi fares and taxi licence buybacks financed through the introduction of a $2 levy. Great Wall is taking on the Aussie ute market with the introduction of the Steed. The first shipment has arrived ahead of the brand's formal return to the market on September 5. The Chinese brand has confirmed 3 dual-carb variants with 1-tonne payloads, with a choice of 4x4 diesel, 4x2 diesel or 4x2 petrol. All will get 6 airbags, cruise control, Bluetooth, dual-zone climate control and heated front seats. The Steed is expected to be cheaper than the Mitsubishi Triton and even the Photon Tunland. Tesla has unveiled the new Model S P100D and Model X P100D. The Model S P100D will be one of the world's fastest production cars with a 0 to 100 time of 2.7 seconds in ludicrous mode. The Model X is a little heavier, but still has a claimed sprint time of 3.1 seconds. And finally, who remembers the Jetsons cartoon show? Well, we could be getting around like George, Jane, Judy and Elroy in flying passenger-sized drones. French aerospace company Airbus is working on Project Vahana, exploring autonomous flying vehicles for passenger and cargo transport. Sounds a bit futuristic and far-fetched? Well, most of the technology needed has already been developed, and Airbus already has an agreement with the Civil Aviation Authority of Singapore to conduct testings from mid-next year. You can find these stories plus more news and reviews at CarAdvice.com. I'll catch you next week. Until then, remember to leave extra space on the road in the wet. You don't want to find out what happens if you don't.